Hey, welcome back to Social Left. This is episode 464. Now, following on from the last episode where I made a couple of wild predictions about what I thought would happen or what I think will happen in the online business space in 2022, this episode I'm talking about what I think will make a successful digital product in 2022. Because we've seen more and more people launching digital products, and especially in 2021, a lot of people started launching things in 2021. And I often hear people concerned about the fact that the space is saturated and they worry that digital products are a trend that's going to go away. I personally don't think of digital products as a space or as a trend. I think that they're a medium. So, for example, if you were a dog trainer, you have a few different mediums. You could teach people in one-on-one in-person classes. You could teach people one-on-one via Zoom. You could teach them in groups in classes. You could teach them in groups via Zoom. You could teach them with online courses. You could teach them with books, ebooks, so many different ways that you can teach them. Each of these ways is a different medium. It's not a trend. So saying that there are too many digital products and it's a trend that's going to fade is a little bit like saying that that there's too many coaches or too many dog trainers, or that people are going to get sick of one-on-one in-person classes. So I don't think that they are a trend and that's going to fade. It's possible that there might be a lot in your industry. Absolutely, yes. But the best ones that get the best results and have the best messaging and the best launch strategy, they will always stand out. They will succeed. And this is why I spend so much time inside Launch Magic with my students, walking them through what problem do you solve? What transformation do you deliver? Getting their messaging absolutely spot on so that when their audience is presented with their option and somebody else's option, it's kind of a no-brainer for the audience, right? So anyway, having said that, here are a couple of my predictions for what will make a successful digital product in 2022. So my first prediction is that a successful digital product in 2022 is a product that solves a problem, delivers a transformation, and that people are willing to pay money for. So it surprises me how many people can't answer the simple question, what problem does your product solve? Simple question. A lot of people can't answer it, or they think, oh, yeah, of course I can answer it. But then when they go to actually answer it, they struggle. It's really great to say something like, I help people to be more happy, but that's not a problem you're solving. What is the problem? Is the problem that they're sad? That's a problem, right? And we also want to make sure that it's a problem they're willing to pay money to solve, something that is causing sufficient discomfort in their lives that they're willing to pay money to get rid of it. For example, my dog sometimes barks at the neighbors. It's a little bit annoying when I'm recording a podcast episode, but that happens so infrequently. So am I going to go and spend money to solve that? Probably not. But on the flip side, it's been a really rainy summer here, and I've been absolutely, my swimming pool is not loving me. I've been fighting a losing battle with the pH on my swimming pool, and it keeps going a little bit green. So yes, I would pay money for a course that teaches me basic pool maintenance. It's not sexy, it's not some sparkly, unique idea that nobody has ever done before, but it's practical and it solves a real problem that is causing me pain. The pain being that I want to swim on a sunny day and I can't. The second prediction that I have for a digital product or successful digital product in 2022 is that it's going to speak to the right people and it meets them where they're at with what they need. Right? One of the first things I teach my Launch Magic students is how to stop speaking expert language and start speaking to your audience in their language so that they feel understood by you and they understand why they need your product. Because if you're going to them and you're saying, hey, I've got a cure for your dehydration, and they're just walking around with a headache, they're going to be like, no, thank you. I don't need a cure for dehydration. I just want something that's going to fix my headache. My third prediction for what will make a successful digital product in 2022 is a digital product that isn't for everybody, but rather solves a very specific problem for a very specific niche. There are lots of digital products out there, right? Everybody's creating online courses. Great. The more specific you can get, the less competition there is going to be. And the less competition, the easier it's going to be for you to sell yours. This is not about serving a small audience. This is about serving a specific audience with a specific problem. We're not trying to solve all of their problems in one go. We're trying to solve one specific problem with this digital product. You can create other digital products that will solve their other problems, but let's just focus on solving one for a very specific group of people right now. Okay. So, for example, in my course that I'm launching in March, Boost Your Brand Superfans, I'll be showing you how to define that niche and how to attract those right people into your audience so that you have your audience ready and waiting for you when you launch. The more specific that problem that you're defining, the easier it becomes to sell it to the right people. So, for example, a course on swimming pool maintenance versus swimming pool maintenance for freshwater pools. I have a freshwater pool, so maintaining it's going to be very different to somebody who's pouring lots of chlorine into their pool. Yes, there's a much smaller group of us who have freshwater swimming pools, but by helping our specific group, you make it a really easy yes for people with that problem. All right. Those are a couple of my predictions for what I think will make a successful digital product in 2022. I'd love to know what you think will make a successful digital product, or if there's anything that you thought like yes or no, any aha moments you had from this episode. You can find me on Instagram. I love to hear from you in my DMs. My Instagram handle is stephtaylor.co. If you are looking to take your launches to the next level in 2022, I have a couple of openings for my VIP launch intensives. So, my VIP launch intensives are a one-on-one. Well, we start with a one-on-one kickoff call for 90 minutes, and then I take everything we've talked about in that call and I take your to-do list for me and I go and work on your launch for 6 hours of my time. I spend an entire day working through the bits of your launch that you think you can get the most value from me. So, whether that is outlining your launch strategy, mapping out your launch content calendar, reviewing your launch copy, reviewing your sales page, whatever it is that you think you can get the most value from me, you get a day of my time to do that. So, I only have a couple of these spots because they do take an entire day of my time, and I am very busy creating other courses and things at the moment. But if that is something you are interested in, head to stephtaylor.co/VIP to book in. Or if you have any questions, reach out and message me on Instagram at stephtaylor.co. Alrighty, guys, that is it for today's episode. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes released every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thanks so much for listening. Catch you next time.